thought I was doing something wrong. If I was doing something wrong, why are you leaving the way so quick, huh? Yes, why am I leaving the way so quick? What's your name again, sir?
I'm off 14.
I can keep recording you.
Turn it off and take it jail.
For recording you, I'm sitting in my car holding my phone. What is the law?
It is sheer ironic perfection watching legally informed citizens calmly school an overzealous cop acting like an untouchable outlaw in full uniform.
Don't touch me.
Okay, I'm gonna
Don't
put you in
touch me.
cuffs. Okay?
That's fine.
You're gonna be put in cuffs.
All right, well, if you
It's just ridiculous.
step out, we're gonna scan the car.
What you gonna scan the car for? You can look and see there ain't nothing in the car.
I don't want to have to reach over there. I don't want you to say I'm reaching for anything. I want to keep my hands where you can see them. Everything right here that you need is right against this window here.
Time to break down exactly how these sharp legal minds shattered police egos on camera. Let's begin our surgical analysis with Case 1. Staying quiet was cool, but the next guy chose to hold a law class for the police right in his own backyard. What will happen next?
Okay. Texas Penal Code 38.02. Let me read it to you so you can be educated.
This black dude is standing right in his own front yard, taking the cops to school on the law, dead ass.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, officer. Uh-huh. Yeah, got him. Got him, boss.
It's a crazy hot afternoon down in Marlin, Texas. Officer Shoemaker and his partner happen to spot a young black guy just walking across a front yard. Right away, these cops catch a bad vibe. Not because he's doing anything crazy, but probably just because of how he looks. They pull up and kick off one of those friendly chats cops always talk about.
Now, do you have a search warrant to be on my property?
Okay. I do not, okay?
Okay, so...
But, listen to me, all right? If you can just provide this information for me, your IDs, if you live here...
I'm not providing you nothing, man. Matter of fact, get off my property right now if you don't have a search warrant.
Sir, I'm
asking you nice.
And I was asking you nicely as well.
Hey, sir, all I'm saying, if you don't have a search warrant, paperwork to be on my property, what crime do you suspect?
When he asks why he's getting stopped, all he gets is failure to identify.
Okay,
So
the
suspect
only
me of
crime
committing.
that I have right now is y'all failure to identify.
Okay, 38.02, failure to identify. One must already be under arrest for a crime that he has committed. What crime have I committed?
Failure to identify.
No, that's not a crime. That only becomes a crime once one has already lawfully...
His girl tries to step in, but he waves her off like, I got this, class is in session today. And just like that, Law 101 for the boys in blue begins.
Be quiet. Let me educate this one. You hear me? Let me educate him. 38.02, failure to identify, only becomes a crime when one has already been lawfully arrested for a crime. Let me give you an example, sir, since I don't know who you is.
Officer Shoemaker, stubborn as a mule, keeps doubling down, calling him suspicious. The guy just smirks and hits him with, because I'm black, right? A line that makes the air thicker than rush hour on the BQE.
Detained.
Huh?
And what about detained?
What am I being detained for?
You were detained because you were suspicious activity.
No. What penal code? You gotta name a penal code that I've committed. That is the crime. Name a crime that I committed. You hear me? Name a crime that I committed other than being black and walking down this driveway.
You were detained for suspicious behavior.
Even though he's literally on his own property, he's still getting sweated. It's the kind of detail that'd make any New Yorker roll their eyes like, what, do property rights down there change with the seasons or something?
Hey, Shoemaker, Shoemaker, don't do that, brother. Don't do that. Hey, listen.
Why do you think he's here?
Because I'm black and he wants to, you guys got it out for me and wanted to see what was going on. That's what I think. I've done nothing wrong, Shoemaker. You know what I'm saying? Me and you never had no words or nothing. I see you pass by, nothing. But what you're doing right now is you're upholding something unlawful and illegal. If you don't know your job, do not continue to, because you're gonna be on the next video. And what I'm telling you is 38.02. Baby, come here. Can I Google and show you guys?
Go ahead and Google.
Okay, I'm finna show you guys, because you're dealing with the wrong one. That's why you guys mad at me, because you won't be able to handle me like you handle the other ones, because I'm on top of my game. I know you see the gold teeth, the tattoos, and immediately think I'm another plain, normal, regular black guy. No, player, wrong one. But let me educate you guys today. You hear me? Because that shit don't, y'all time of running things, it has came to a closure, bro. Let me show you. 38.02.
Instead of getting into a shouting match, he pulls out his phone, Googles Texas Penal Code 38.02, and reads them the Riot Act, clause by clause. I don't know if cops gotta retake their law exams, but if they do, this guy should be proctoring the test.
Okay, Texas Penal Code 38.02. Let me read it to you so you can be educated. Do you want to purchase data? No, I do not. Not now. Texas Penal Code, failure to identify. A person commits an offense if he intentionally refused to give his name, residence, address, or date of birth to a peace officer who has lawfully arrested the person. I am not under arrest.
Correct.
You have to. For what?
Continue reading.
No, listen. Let me explain to you. I have the books in the house. I'll go and get you.
Continue reading.
Okay. Lawful arrest for a person who has requested that information. A person commit an offense if he intentionally give false or fictitious name or resident address, none of those which I am going to do. You hear me? If once you show me that you have a legitimate reason to believe that I have committed a crime or I'm in the act of committing a crime, you know, you got to name a penal code. What penal code do you suspect me of breaking in order for?
Reading.
No, for real though.
I
Just continue reading. If you're gonna read part of it, read the whole thing.
I read it. I read
the
it.
rest of it.
Let-
There's
let-
more.
His confidence ain't about starting beef. It's 'cause he knows his facts cold. Kinda like a Brooklyn tenant dragging their landlord to housing court over lack of heat. No yelling, just pulling out the lease and saying, let's sit down and talk.
There's
Sir,
more.
I'm explaining, and apparently you don't read because you don't even know about it.
There's
Why
more.
was I able to even recite 38.02 failure to identify if I hadn't done my homework on it? Let me explain to you. This lady go to HEB and she steals something. She get caught stealing. And then they call you guys there. And then you come to the scene. You hear me? This person has already been in trouble for stealing. You hear me? And then y'all pull the meat out of their pockets and you grab the meat out of them. We know for sure they is stealing. That's the penal code they have broke. Now you ask them for their ID and they don't give it to you then only then can they be charged with failure to identify. They must already be lawfully
Yes.
arrested for a crime that they committed. What crime have I
we
committed for
committed?
you be in my yard and to be fucking with me? You hear me?
Suspicious.
Okay, here.
I have
Okay.
suspicion.
Well, you know what? I said,
What's your name and date of birth?
I'm under arrest. Am I under arrest?
You're not under arrest. You're
Okay,
detained.
well, am I free to leave?
You're detained right now.
Detained is anonymous arrest, sir.
Okay.
Detainment is anonymous arrest.
And what have you done to be
And I
arrested?
have the dictionary, the law dictionary, that I'm going to use in the courtroom to state my case once I have to go to court. 'Cause other than that, if I'm being detained, that means I am not free to leave. If I'm not free to leave, that means I'm under arrest. If I'm under arrest, I like to exercise my Fifth Amendment, the right to remain.
Are you behind handcuffs though?
I'm not free to leave.
Exactly. I just want to know.
I don't have to answer none of your questions. I don't answer questions. See, that's the difference between someone who know and someone who don't know. We can play this game all day, unless you want to just kidnap me right now. You hear me? Because that's going to be the charges filed. Because I've done
Yeah,
nothing wrong.
nothing.
I haven't breached the peace. I'm not being disturbance. I'm on my own property, which you don't have permission to be here right now, and it's posted. You hear me? And it's all being recorded. You hear me?
What's your name and date of birth?
I do not consent. I like to exercise my Fifth Amendment right.
All right.
You hear me? I just want to exercise my right. Now, one can't go to jail for exercising the right.
Officer Shoemaker realizes the tables just turned, suddenly goes mute, and walks off like he just remembered he left a dollar slice in the oven.
You hear me? I just want to exercise my right, freedom of speech. Right to remain silent. Yeah, right to remain silent. Yeah, hell in your business, man. This officer told me I look suspicious, man. I look suspicious. Walking in my own, I'm just walking down the back. I'm walking down the driveway right here down to the backyard, right? When the officer right here was passing by. This officer right here was passing by. And when he seen me, he turned around and came back. And I looked up, he already in my backyard. You know what I'm saying? I got signs. He immediately stated that he seen the no trespassing sign.
That's correct.
Our guy is still standing there, firing off a couple more questions. Not to be a jerk, but more like, did y'all skip this chapter at the academy or what?
He's agreeing with me. He's seen the no trespassing sign and took it upon his business because he's seen a black guy, I guess it's such a nice looking house that we weren't supposed to be there. You hear me? You hear me? So this Hispanic guy right here acting as the police officer, you hear me? But right now he's a pirate. You know what I'm saying? He's trespassing. He's looking to try to take something from me. You hear me? I violated no law. I haven't breached the peace. I've done nothing wrong. And he's here asking me for my information.
Yeah, that's all I need.
And I don't have to give that to you if I've done nothing wrong, sir.
For a suspicion act?
Suspicious of what?
Of being at this property. I saw the no trespassing sign, and I saw 2 people walking back here. That was it.
That don't give you no right, brother. That don't give you no.
Give me the right.
No, it does not. No, it does not. And you're gonna be excused. You're gonna be schooled. You're gonna be taught better. You hear me? Because this is proof right here, Marlon, of what we're dealing with. This is proof what we're dealing with. We got peoples in charge of us who don't even know the laws themselves. But I'll quote them for them. You hear me? I'll quote them for them and let them read them. You hear me? Yes, look at them. Look at them. Straight tyranny.
After a quick huddle with his partner, the cop comes back, but this time just to ask for the guy's name. A question that's way more about saving face than actual police work.
Yeah. Did you have a search warrant to come on my land, my property?
Sir, what's your name again?
Am I free or am I being detained?
Well, I just want to know your name.
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
You're free to go.
Well, I don't answer questions.
Okay.
You have a nice day. Yeah. And you see how you see? But I thought he was coming over here because I was suspicious though. You hear me? I thought it was suspicious. Now look at it. Now I don't want to give him a name. He just gonna leave. I thought I was doing something wrong. If I was doing something wrong, why are you leaving away so quick? Huh? Yes.
Nice day, sir.
Why am I leaving away so quick? What's your name again, sir?
I'm Officer Ortiz.
Eventually, the other cop finally coughs up his own name, Ortiz. And then, like 2 scalpers who couldn't flip their Knicks tickets, they bounce. No apology, no explanation, just folding in silence.
Officer Ortiz?
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is what we're dealing with, Marlon. You hear me? We got people like him who don't even know the laws themselves. You hear me? But they ready to pull you over for something and they don't even know what they sell. That's why you graduate from police academy in 6 months. But it takes 2 years to get your cosmetology license. I think you guys need to be in school for 2 years because you don't know your rights, you don't know your laws. But I'm gonna teach you guys. Shoemaker, you made the video, Shoemaker. You made the video, buddy. Thumbs up, you hear me? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, officer. Uh-huh. Yeah, got him. Got him, boss. Hey, Jack, that's how you gotta handle him. That's how you gotta handle him, you hear me? We ain't barred him. Let's go post it to Facebook.
The guy practically cheers, not just because he's free to go, but because he proved that knowing your rights hits way harder than wearing a badge. Any real New Yorker watching this would tell you straight up, the uniform don't make the man, my guy. Arguing legally is still not as satisfying as enduring 5 minutes of handcuffs and then pocketing $41,000. Watch how the third young man settled the score with the police. While that guy used his yard to school cops, this next Uber driver used his law degree to wreck their egos.
I can keep recording you.
Turn it off and take it jail. Hey man, just
For recording you, I'm sitting in my car holding my phone. What is the law?
So I'm driving Uber.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we need some money and I just wanted to get it. All right.
And, my passenger's getting arrested.
This man was just an ordinary Uber driver being bullied by American police until he revealed his true identity, leaving the officers completely stunned.
I can keep recording you.
Turn it off and take it jail.
Hey man, just
For recording you, I'm sitting in my car holding my phone. What is the law? Happens.
Well, you better hope we don't find something in your car, okay?
They're not searching my car because
Search your car.
you're not searching my car.
72 kid, roll canine this way, please.
During a traffic stop in the state of North Carolina, officers from the Wilmington Police Department, working alongside a deputy from the New Hanover County Sheriff's Office, discovered that a passenger had been hiding drugs. From that moment on, the situation became even more tense. Law enforcement began to suspect that the Uber driver, Jesse Bright, might be directly involved. Instead of maintaining a professional attitude, they chose intimidation. But Jesse remained unfazed. He calmly explained his position point by point, displaying remarkable confidence.
So I'm driving Uber.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we need some money and I just wanted to get it. All right.
And My passenger's getting arrested.
Hey, Bob, turn that off, okay?
No, I'll keep recording. Thank you. It's my right.
Don't record me. You got me?
I will look. You're a police officer on duty. I can record you.
As we can see, police seized a significant amount of contraband from the passenger. That led them to suspect that Jesse Bright might simply have been hired to transport it. A theory that wasn't entirely unreasonable. However, the U.S. Constitution gives citizens the right to record or photograph police officers in public, as long as they do not interfere with official duties. In this situation, Jesse remained seated inside his vehicle and never interfered with their work. Therefore, demanding that he turn off his camera was clearly unlawful.
And if you come to this side of the vehicle,
Careful,
I
because
can
there's
keep
a new
recording
law.
you.
Turn it off.
I can keep
Turn it
recording
off.
you.
Turn it off. I'm taking jail.
For recording you, I'm
Yes.
sitting in my car
There's a new
holding
law.
my
You're not allowed to
phone.
record me.
What is the law? What are you arresting me for?
Remember this face and this name, Sergeant Kenneth Becker.
I'm sitting here in my car. I'm just recording in case anything happens. I'm surrounded by 5 police officers.
You're being a jerk.
I'm scared right now. I'm not being a jerk. I'm recording it in case anything happens.
Well, you better hope we don't find something in your car, okay?
They're not searching my car
Well, I'm going to
because
search your car.
you're not searching my car.
72 kid, roll canine this way, please.
Bring the canines. I don't care, man.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I know my rights.
I hope so. I know what the law is.
I know the law. I'm an attorney, so I would hope I know the law.
And an Uber driver?
And here, man.
And an Uber driver.
You want my bar card?
At the time, Kenneth Becker had absolutely no idea that Jesse Bright was actually an attorney. He believed he could inspect the vehicle however he pleased. But Jesse, with his legal knowledge, understood that police could not search a vehicle without legal justification or a court-issued warrant. And when Jesse revealed who he really was, the officer's reaction was truly something worth watching.
Sir, can you tell me what this new law is that I'm not allowed to record?
I'm sorry?
He said that there's a law I'm not allowed to record the police. I just wanted to know what that new law is.
Well, you said you were an attorney, correct?
I am. I've never heard of this law that you're not allowed to record the police anymore. It must be brand new.
Okay, well, they just recently passed it, so...
Like super recently? Seems like a strange law. Man. I showed him my way bill. I really am just driving Uber for some extra money. I don't know where these people are going to and from.
Really about 80.
Are these his?
You from the area?
Probably, they're not mine.
I do mostly.
I have nothing in my car. There's no drugs, there's no alcohol.
I didn't say you did.
Okay, well, the other officer told me he's taking me to jail, so...
Did I say that?
No, your friend said that.
Okay. My friend?
I
You mean
assume-
the sergeant?
The sergeant, your friend, somebody.
Okay. This yours or his?
Probably his. Nothing is that's in here is mine. That's sitting right there.
The moment Jesse Bright confirmed that he was an attorney, the officer's expression and attitude changed completely. A full 180-degree turnaround.
Okay, well, the other officer told me he's taking me to jail, so...
Did I say that?
No, your friend said that.
Okay. My friend?
At first, they even tried to deny that they had ever threatened him or suggested that he would be arrested. But once everything had been captured on camera, those denials became meaningless.
They still have my license, my registration.
It's okay with you if I drink my Powerade? I never know where I'm taking my passengers, man. They just type in an address, I drive them to there.
If you don't mind me asking, where'd you pick him up from?
404 Thrasher, drove him over to here. He told me he's picking up a paycheck, and I'm driving him back. Yeah. He said he works as a dog groomer, and that's his manager that pays him every week, that he's going to pick it up from. Next thing I know, I'm surrounded by police.
Are you from the area here? You live here in Wilmington?
Yeah, I live here. I work at the courthouse.
You work at the courthouse?
Yeah.
Mr. Bright.
Yes.
How long you been an Uber driver?
Mr. St. Pierre. A year and a half? 2 years,
Okay.
maybe?
Have you been stopped a lot? It's probably why you've been stopped, because you're an Uber driver, right? Because there's a lot of history on the vehicle.
On this vehicle, there's history?
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
Okay. All right. Well, here's your license. We're going to wait for K9 because I don't know if he might have dumped something under the seat and you don't want us to look. So we're just going to have K9 come out and smell. And if they do an indication, if not, then you'll be on your way, okay, sir?
Okay. I mean, if he threw something under the seat, it still has nothing to do with me. Like.
Okay, but it's in your car. I'm not saying it has anything to do with you, sir. I've never said that, did I?
No,
I asked you a
I
simple
feel like
question.
someone's gonna be under the car and you're gonna say, I'm the driver, it's my vehicle, I'm responsible.
Negative, sir. I've never said that to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Can you understand my frustration? I'm
Sure
just
I
at
do.
work.
I should. I absolutely do.
All right.
Where's your registration? Just hold on a minute, okay?
Thanks, man.
All right.
Although they were still concerned that contraband might be hidden inside the vehicle, the officers ultimately did not dare force a search. Instead, they stated that if Jesse Bright refused consent, the only option would be to bring in a K9 unit. If the police dog failed to detect anything, he would be free to leave immediately. They even changed their tone and appeared sympathetic toward his profession as an attorney. The shift in attitude was so sudden that it would leave any observer surprised.
Can I look under my seat?
Pardon me?
Can I look under my seat to see if he threw anything under there?
Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your address on what's your address here? Is it on your registration?
Yeah. 4521 Yes Strokes.
All right, cool. All right, make sure you get your
License changed?
Yeah.
So I'm maintaining two
Are you a
active
student?
addresses. I get paid out to, no, I work at the courthouse here,
Okay.
but I get paychecks sent to Raleigh, so I have to maintain a Raleigh
What
address.
courtroom you work in? You work in 317?
317 or 200.
I think I've seen you there, yeah.
Or I'm in courtroom.
Okay.
I mean, I've been in that courtroom for like around 3 years now. So
Yeah. Okay.
Probably
That's why
seen
you
me
look
out there.
familiar to me. Yeah. You just dress different.
Usually in a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure you get that changed if you're going to stay in this area, though. Okay.
On the license, have it changed?
Yeah, it shows Raleigh.
So I still have all my paychecks sent to Raleigh, so they told me to just keep a Raleigh active address. Does it make
Are
a
you
difference?
keeping two addresses?
Yeah, I'm keeping
Yeah,
two
you're
addresses.
fine. You'll be fine.
Okay. Because yeah, that's still an active address that I
Yeah,
receive
that's
mail
cool.
at.
That'll work.
All right.
All right. Just give us a minute, okay?
Even while assuring Jesse Bright that everything was fine, officers still refused to let him check underneath the seat himself, claiming they were concerned he might disturb potential evidence. So both sides ended up waiting for the K9 unit to arrive, passing the time by talking about their careers. When the specialized vehicle finally arrived, Jesse immediately stepped out and allowed the officers to continue their work. Even so, he made sure to complain to the new Hanover County deputy that a Wilmington officer had previously threatened to throw him in jail.
Yeah, man. I just film for my own protection. Just
I got no problem with that.
okay.
My stuff's on too, okay? So.
Yeah. I know you guys' stuff's on. It just he told me he would take me to jail if I didn't stop filming.
I didn't hear him say that, so.
I have it on camera.
I was focused
But
on
yeah,
that,
I understand.
So, unfortunately, being an Uber driver, you don't know who you're picking up and where you're going. You know what I mean?
I realize that, but yeah. I mean, people tell me to drive to an address, I drive to that address. Tell me to drive home, you know.
I understand that. I'm not faulting you for trying to make some money.
Huh?
I'm not faulting you for trying to make some money.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, the ride's still ongoing. I'm still getting 15 cents a minute.
Okay. Is that what you make? 15 cents a minute?
Yeah, it's that big money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it good money? Okay.
It's all right. I work at the courthouse 9 to 5, and then I do this part time, and it's like an extra $700-800 a week.
Really?
Yeah. No, it really is. Yeah, it's not terrible money, or else I wouldn't be doing it. I'm trying to pay off law school loans.
I got you. So you're going to put them in, okay?
Yeah. It's a cute dog.
You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dog.
Yeah, I know. What's his indicator if he smells something?
I don't know what he does. Some are passive, some are aggressive.
Okay.
With all preparations complete, the K9 began circling the vehicle and sniffing for narcotics. Now, all that remained was to wait for the final result.
Funny how he's real interested in your car, huh?
Then Sergeant Kenneth Becker appeared once again, like a main character returning to the stage after a brief absence.
Why is that funny?
Kenneth Becker wore a smile, as if this were his chance to settle the score. Just wait and see. You're finished. From that point on, all of us were left watching to see whether he would actually find any evidence inside the vehicle.
I don't understand why he's being a jerk to me.
I don't, listen, I was focused on him.
I get it,
Let me get over here and help him, okay?
I've not said anything to him. He's being like really a dick to me for no reason.
While Becker focused intently on the passenger seat and dashboard area, another officer carefully searched the back seat. The group practically tore through every corner of the vehicle, determined to uncover evidence of a crime.
Shocker, all of a sudden there's probable cause to search my car with nothing in it.
5 minutes passed. The other officers had already completed their search without finding anything, yet Becker still refused to give up. He returned to the back seat once again, still trying to find evidence that would prove Jesse Bright was guilty.
But what's the dog indicator when he smells something? Just that kind of barking whine thing?
Tell me.
What do you mean? Aren't you the canine officer? Yeah, and when he smells something, I mean, is it like the whining bark, or he jumps up, special tail wag? I'm just, something keyed y'all off so that all of a sudden y'all can search my car. I'm just asking you what it was. Huh?
They can explain.
They said you could explain it to me because you're the canine officer.
I guess cooperation goes both ways, right?
Hey, I'm trying to cooperate.
Well, you know what?
I've completely cooperated with everything that's been asked.
Did Sergeant explain to you why we're searching the vehicle and the indication on the vehicle?
No, I've asked both of them and they won't tell me. He said he would tell me, and he said he would tell me.
Okay, the dog indicated on the vehicle on both sides. And what that could mean is very simple. You're an Uber driver, and you may have had somebody in your vehicle recently that had narcotics. That narcotic smell sticks to the seats or whatever it is that dog indicates on.
Well,
okay, that's why we're searching vehicle.
I've probably
cause.
You're
a lawyer.
No,
I'm sure you can look it up.
I understand. I just didn't know what. I know the dog has an indicator, and each dog has different ones.
Yep.
I was asking him, since he's the canine,
I
what that
you.
indicator was.
But he's here to support us. He's not involved in the stop other than having the
I
dog.
just want y'all to understand I'm being very cooperative in this.
And I've been very cooperative with you, haven't I?
Yeah, it's just it's very frustrating.
I'm just trying to explain to you what's going on.
You've been nice. He's been nice. He's been a dick since the time he got here.
But you got to understand that we didn't stop you for a traffic violation.
I understand that.
Okay.
But I just want y'all to understand that I deal with you guys every day.
I know that.
And so I realize that you can do your job without being a dick. And he doesn't need to walk over to my door and say, you know, get out, I'm taking you to jail. It's ridiculous.
Okay. What I want you to understand is the totality of the circumstances.
No, I know. I just don't know why the four of you can be friendly and he's just a dick from the first step. But
again, I didn't see what transpired with you and him because I was dealing with him. But I didn't hear him raise his voice at you not one time.
No. All I said was, it's against the law to record me. Turn the phone off or I'm arresting you. Was the entire thing.
All right. This is why we're at where we're at. You were at a drug house. You're an Uber driver. You picked up somebody you didn't know. All right? The dog indicated on both sides of your vehicle.
I know.
Okay?
I mean, there's pretzels in there. Some
Dogs
peanut butter pretzels.
Dogs don't indicate on peanut butter pretzels. They indicate on narcotics.
I got you, man.
Only.
I just...
Okay? I'm trying to explain to you what's going on.
No, I know. I'm such like a clean-cut person that I
saying you're not.
I sit here and it's very
frustrating.
frustrating.
I'm trying to explain to you the totality of the circumstances. Okay?
When the back seat produced no results, Becker shifted his attention to the driver's area, Jesse Bright's seat. By this point, it was obvious that he had fixated on the young attorney and viewed him as someone who needed to be charged at all costs.
You know you had somebody else's driver's license in your center console?
Someone else's driver's license?
Yeah.
Is it a black male's driver's license? It's a client of mine from court last week. He gave me his license to show to the DA, and then he left without telling me. So I'm waiting for him to call me back. If there's medicine, it's either my mother's or my girlfriend's. Does that...
anything?
No. These are pocketless shorts. I have literally nothing on me. Go ahead.
Is that your sister, Jennifer?
No, my mother, Jennifer Bright. Okay. She was up here this weekend. I think that's melatonin or something for sleeping.
I don't know. It's not scheduled, but if you have medication in the car, you should have a prescription.
Yeah. Is it a prescription on the bottle? I don't know. She drove my car this weekend. As soon as I saw that pull out, I was like, probably my mother's. It's nothing.
I know if she lived with you or something.
Yeah, no, she doesn't, but it's. Yeah.
After searching the entire vehicle and finding no dangerous items or illegal contraband whatsoever, Jesse Bright was finally allowed to leave, while Sergeant Kenneth Becker was left frustrated and disappointed. But the story didn't end there. The following day, Jesse officially filed a complaint with the Wilmington Police Department. The initial outcome sounded satisfying. Becker was demoted, reassigned to desk duty, removed from patrol work, and had his salary reduced by 5%. However, things quickly took another turn. News reports revealed that Becker successfully appealed the decision. A civil service commission reinstated him and transferred him to another unit. So in the end, he remained largely untouched, while Jesse Bright received neither an apology nor any compensation for being threatened and having his civil rights violated. Under U.S. law, citizens generally have the right to record police officers performing their duties in public, provided they do not interfere. The Fourth Amendment also protects people against unreasonable searches and seizures, meaning officers must have legal justification, probable cause, or valid consent before searching a vehicle. These constitutional protections are designed to prevent government overreach and safeguard individual rights. If talking back didn't work there, wait until you see how this next driver used absolute silence to win.
I don't want to have to reach over there. I don't want you to say I'm reaching for anything. I want to keep my hands where you can see them. Everything right here that you need is right against this window here.
This whole thing went down in Grayson County, Texas. That afternoon, Turner, a black man driving on the highway, got pulled over by the cops at a rest stop. People later called this footage the smartest, most textbook way they'd ever seen anyone protect their civil rights. A lot of folks even saved it to teach their kids. The two cops stepping out of the cruiser were Mark Hanning, a 10-year veteran, and rookie Kenna Barker.
Hey, how are you? You roll your window down a little bit more for me so I can hear you?
That should be good enough.
Can you roll the window down just a little bit more so I can hear you?
I can hear you just fine.
I can't hear you because of all the traffic.
I can hear you just fine. I'll speak up a little louder so you can hear me.
Speak up a little bit for me. I'm Deputy Henning, Grace County Sheriff's Office.
That's
get
fine.
Your license, get your insurance with you?
Yep. May I ask the reason for the nature of the stop?
I will after you hand me your license and insurance, okay? Can you hand me your driver's license?
It's on this side here. Traffic's noise. If you're worried about the traffic, you're on the same side as the traffic noise, okay?
Guy, I can't hear you. Roll the window down just a little bit more for me, okay?
You're worried about the traffic noise. You're on the same side as the traffic over there. So I'll go ahead and get the luxury of you to put my driver's license and my insurance on this side of the window here, okay?
You want to hand me your driver's license?
No, they're right here.
Why won't you hand me your driver's license?
Because Texas law states I only have to exhibit them. I don't have to hand them over.
Well, you want to hold it out so I can get your information?
It's right here, right against the window here.
This way so I can get your information.
I don't want to have to reach over there. I don't want you to say I'm reaching for anything. I want to keep my hands where you can see them. Everything right here that you need is right against this window here. And I'm just going to remain silent for the rest of the traffic stop, okay?
Turner insisted the cops stay by the driver's side window to take down his info, just so he wouldn't have to reach around too much and make them nervous. That's because down in Texas, folks can carry concealed weapons without having to declare them. Because of that, cops out there are super jumpy about sudden hand movements during traffic stops.
How can I help you?
Hey, Mr. Turner, still live the same address on your license?
I'm going to remain silent.
Say again?
Going to remain silent.
All right. Do you want me to tell you why you got pulled over? Or do you want to remain silent?
I'm still waiting for the
I
explanation.
can't hear you. Speak up for me, please.
Still waiting for that explanation.
One more time.
Still waiting for that explanation.
Sir, I can't hear you.
I can hear you just fine, so I'm pretty sure I can hear you.
I can't hear you because of the traffic and you got this window rolled down like 3 inches.
Yeah, sure. You can tell me why you pulled me over.
Okay, do you want to know what the reason?
Yes, I'm still waiting.
Okay. Hey, did you happen to see me sitting on the side of the road back there? A couple miles?
No, I was just driving on the road.
Hey, when you came by in the left-hand lane, but you're following the vehicle in front of you, about probably a car length and a half back. Were you aware that you're going that close?
I have a dash cam right here.
I can't hear you.
I understand. I know how far I was away from the vehicle.
How far were you?
What's that?
How far were you from the vehicle in front of you when you came by?
I know how far away. I know how far away I was, and that's all I'm gonna say.
How far were you then?
I have it on my dash cam. That's all I'm saying.
You what?
I have it on my dash cam right here, which is recording.
All right.
And that's all I'm
you're
gonna
aware
say.
that you're probably a car length and a half or so back from this person in front of you?
I'm gonna say it's on my dash cam.
Say again?
It's on my dash cam.
Okay. Hey, do you know how fast you were going when you came by chance?
It's on my dash cam.
How fast were you going?
It's on my dash cam.
You don't know how fast you were going?
It's on my dash cam.
Okay. All right. Hey, when's the last time you got a ticket?
At this point, the cop started firing off questions that had zero to do with why he pulled him over.
Mr. Turner, when's the last time you got a ticket?
I'm remaining silent right now.
Say again?
I'm gonna remain silent.
You're gonna remain silent? Okay. All right. Hey, I'll be right back with you, okay?
Okay.
Since Turner kept his mouth shut and wouldn't answer anything off topic, the cop had no choice but to head back to his cruiser to run Turner's license, registration, insurance, and other info in the system. After a couple of minutes, the two cops confirmed all his paperwork was legit and he had no outstanding warrants. So they pivoted to checking if his window tint was legal.
Hey, roll that window down a little bit more and I check that tint.
All right, give me 1 second.
Just a little bit more. You go ahead and put your camera up here, that's fine. Just do a couple more inches for me, okay? There you go.
Texas law says the front side windows gotta let in at least 25% of the light.
Let me hold the camera so you can get the reading.
I see it 29.7.
29.7. All right. So, you live up here now? Mr. Turner, you living up here now?
I'm not answering any questions.
Say again?
I'm not answering any questions.
Okay. Why don't you want to answer any questions?
Because I'm exercising my Fifth Amendment right now.
The Fifth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution gives you the right to keep quiet and avoid self-incrimination in any civil or criminal case.
Okay. All right. You do this all the time?
I can give you a business card after we're finished.
Say again?
I said I can give you a business card after we're finished.
Please? We're done.
We're done?
This is a warning for the traffic stop.
What was the warning? What was the warning for?
What did I tell you why you recently got pulled over? For following too closely?
I'm not sure you were asking me questions, so I'm not sure if that was the reason why you were pulling me over. So you were asking me if I was following too close, you asked me how fast I was going.
Yeah.
But I still don't know why you're pulling me over.
Because you were following the vehicle in front of you too close.
So,
okay. That's why you got pulled over. If you have all that stuff on your dash camera, you'll know it. Okay?
Sure.
So when you go back and look at it, you probably see my car parked on the side of the road. So you living up in this area now?
I'm not gonna answer any questions.
All right.
Mind if I get your business card or anything like that?
I don't have any with me. Do you have a business card? I have one of yours?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Can I get your name and badge number?
It's Hanning, number 18.
And your name and badge number?
Barker, 12.
Speaking of the Constitution, it's the ultimate rule book for any nation built on law. It's a contract between the citizens and the state, spelling out our rights, our duties, and the strict limits of government power. Even though it's that important, most countries still don't teach the Constitution in regular schools. The reason why is definitely something to chew on.
Am I free to go or am I still being detained?
Oh, you're free to go. So where's this at?
Once they gave him the green light, Turner drove off without looking back. Turner said he used to play nice with cops, but ended up getting trapped. Now, he doesn't trust their intentions anymore, so he just sticks strictly to his legal rights. Honestly, that's exactly what the law is there for.
And that's how you handle being pulled over by the police. You don't answer questions. Because you answer questions, that's only for them to build evidence that they don't have against you. They think you're speeding, so they're gonna ask you if you were speeding. If you say you were speeding, then you just admitted to speeding and you're guilty. So best thing to do is don't answer questions, remain silent, and let them do all the work.
People online later pointed out, if you're dealing with cops and you didn't do anything wrong, don't sweat it. If you show fear, they'll smell blood in the water and walk all over you. Here in America, as long as you keep your mouth shut, they can't hook you, even if you're a fish. Silence is gold, but for this next guy, holding a camera, turned a 5-minute arrest into a $41,000 payday.
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? Hey. Hey.
Don't touch me.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in cuffs. Okay.
This man was handcuffed for 5 minutes, and then he walked away with $41,000.
Because you're an ignorant asshole.
The incident took place in Pueblo, Colorado. One afternoon, Officer Romero was on patrol when he spotted a suspicious-looking young man. The man was standing on a public sidewalk outside the police station, using his phone to film and photograph the police department building. As a result, the officer immediately got out of his vehicle and approached him for questioning.
Hey there. How are you? Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? Hey. Hey. I'm asking you a question. Who are you? Why are you taking pictures of the department? Sir.
When the young man appeared to ignore him, the officer became somewhat irritated and grabbed his arm, intending to detain him. However, from that very moment, the young man had already started counting his money in his head. His rate was $8,000 per minute.
Don't touch me.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in cuffs. Okay?
That's fine.
You're gonna be put in cuffs. Okay, supervisor's on his way. Okay? I'm asking you questions here.
Guys, I'm being arrested right now, being put in cuffs for taking pictures of the police department. Don't turn my phone off.
Okay, you are not in control here.
I am, actually. You work for me, I don't work for you.
46, I got one in custody over here. I need a
You're
supervisor.
gonna lose your job, buddy. It's illegal detainment. Can you please call a supervisor out here? This is an illegal detainment under 16.3.103.
The ordinance the young man referred to outlined the circumstances under which law enforcement officers are authorized to detain someone.
Okay. Hang out here.
You don't have permission to search me. I don't consent to any search procedures.
Okay, I'm waiting for a supervisor to come up here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
Romero, 0702.
Okay, sounds
Okay.
good. Did you stop my video camera over there?
I'm not messing with your phone, okay?
Can you tell this officer to take his hands off me and to uncuff me?
Oh, I don't want to tell him anything.
Okay.
You'll wait till a supervisor gets here, and you can talk to him from there, okay?
All right, I'm done talking to you guys then.
Okay.
So what's up?
He's taking pictures of the department, taking pictures of all our stuff here, so I don't know what he's doing. Try to talk to him, he's not talking to me, he starts walking away.
Is that a reason to cuff me?
Yeah,
Is that
you're
reasonable
being
articulable
detained right
suspicion?
now. Yeah.
For what? For what crime?
Yeah, no, it's reasonable suspicion.
Of what crime?
Okay.
You have to have reasonable suspicion of a crime to detain somebody.
I am not going to speak to you.
That's
you can
fine.
speak to my supervisor when he gets here.
You have me in cuffs right now.
Okay, yeah. You're
So I'm
being
gonna
detained
talk-
at the moment, yeah.
Because you're an ignorant asshole. That's okay.
Under the First Amendment of the United States Constitution, filming a police station from a public place is not against the law. It is considered a form of protected free speech. Therefore, officers cannot detain him unless they have a valid reason or reasonable evidence that the individual is engaged in criminal activity.
We're not asking you questions.
What? You didn't ask me any questions? You asked me what I was doing, what I was doing, what I was doing. I chose not to answer you, which I have a right to do. Do I not? I do. Thank you.
The man's name was Sean O'Connell. He frequently uses his phone to record police activity and posts those videos on social media. Therefore, it could be said that Officer Romero's actions that day played right into his hands. Afterward, both sides fell silent for a moment. At that point, every second came with a price tag. Not long later, a police supervisor arrived at the scene.
I'm loading up. This guy's on the corner. I thought he was taking a picture of the eagle on the department. He's like, oh, okay, no big deal. So I started, putting myself in my patrol vehicle. So he walks past it, and I was like, oh, he's leaving. Can you answer him?
Can't talk right now. I'm busy.
So he starts walking, so I back up, and then he's next to this corner now taking pictures. I'm like, what is he doing? So then he comes over, he starts taking pictures. It looks like he's taking pictures of these signs. I don't know if he's taking pictures of these cars or
He's
what.
part of an organization called the First Amendment Strike Team.
Is he?
Yeah,
Okay.
so he's trying to see what we're going to do.
Okay.
He has every right to do that.
Okay, and that's fine with that.
The supervisor was clearly very experienced. He interrupted the conversation and pulled Officer Romero aside before he could finish speaking.
I don't have an
Uncuff him.
Uncuff him. Because I did nothing wrong. I was not breaking the law, and this officer just illegally detained me under CRS 16.3.103.
I've seen your video, sir, and I know
Okay.
exactly what you're talking about.
Who am I?
First Amendment Strike Team.
Okay.
I know exactly who you are.
Exactly. So you know I'm not out here doing anything illegal.
I do.
No, nothing.
I do.
I'd like to file a complaint against this officer for deprivation of rights.
You can actually go into the department.
After understanding what had happened, he immediately ordered Sean to be uncuffed. To avoid any further potential legal issues, he also informed Sean of the proper channels for filing a complaint. Sean later filed a lawsuit against the local police department through his attorney. He sued Officer Romero for unlawful detention. In the end, he reached a settlement with the authorities and received $41,000 in compensation. Since Sean had been detained for a total of 5 minutes, that worked out to about $8,000 per minute. After attorney fees were deducted, he ultimately took home $24,000, far more than many Americans earn in an entire year. The federal minimum wage in the United States amounts to approximately $15,080 per year. Earning $8,000 a minute is wild, but watch how this union worker completely shut down an illegal car search.
All right, well, if you
It's just ridiculous.
If you step out, we're going to scan the car.
For, what you gonna scan the car for? You can look and see there ain't nothing in the car.
American police tried to force a search of a vehicle, but a construction worker gave them a legal lesson that left them speechless.
Once I step out of the vehicle, I lose my rights. I'm not stupid. They pulled me over for, this is an illegal stop, sir. If you're the sergeant or lieutenant. What did they pull you over for? He said he pulled me over because I didn't stop coming out of sheets, which is stupid. There's traffic coming. Why wouldn't I stop, sir? Why wouldn't I stop?
The incident took place on October 22nd, 2023 in Middletown Township, New Jersey, USA. The man we're talking about today is named Jez. He works at a construction site, but he's not the type hauling bricks and concrete around all day. He's a union member. Here, even the hardest working blue-collar workers maintain a strong sense of pride. Workers almost never have to deal with delayed or unpaid wages. If that ever happens, the union will make sure the boss gets an involuntary vacation. That day, Jez had just left a gas station when police unexpectedly pulled him over. Who would have thought that what seemed like a quiet morning would suddenly turn into something straight out of a movie?
All right, brother.
Watching me.
We're going to do a scan of the vehicle, so if you don't mind, just step out of the vehicle.
What for what?
Have
I been suspected of committing a crime?
We can scan any vehicle we want as long as.
But have I suspected of committing a crime?
For a legal reason. So just
that's a traffic stop. That's a traffic issue.
So do me a favor, step out of the vehicle.
Write me a ticket so I can go by my way. I'm not stepping out the vehicle, bro. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do absolutely nothing. If you pull me out this vehicle, I'm gonna file a lawsuit, bro. You violate my rights.
If you don't step out, I will.
I'm telling you. Well, you're gonna have to take me out. I'm not legally getting out my vehicle when I haven't done anything wrong. Absolutely nothing. I was pulled over the other morning going to work for my headlight, right? I fixed it. You want to check it? I fixed it. If you can pull that up, I fixed the headlight. I just came from my house, get gas, got me a soda, got my oil change. I seen you pulling to the eyeballing the car the whole time. I don't know why y'all keep pulling me over. I'm out here working because I'm in a union. That's why I got Mississippi tags. That's the whole reason you pulling me over.
All right, well, if you
it's just ridiculous.
If you step out, we're gonna scan the car.
What you gonna scan the car for? You can look and see there ain't nothing in the car.
Okay. Are you giving me consent to search the vehicle?
No, I'm not giving you nothing.
Okay, then step out of the vehicle.
No, I'm not. Call your supervisor, man. Call your supervisor.
The officers approached with an air of authority and immediately demanded to search the vehicle without even bothering to provide a reason. Listening to them, it sounded as if they believed they could search anyone they wanted whenever they felt like it. But in America, it doesn't work that way. Jez, who knew his rights under the Fourth Amendment, calmly pointed out that a citizen's private property cannot be searched or seized without legal justification, consent, or a search warrant. Deliberately doing otherwise would be a blatant violation of the Constitution. Right then and there, he asked them to call a supervisor.
I want to speak to your supervisor, please. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. I'm telling you, pull me out the car, you up. That's all I'm telling you. My people's work in McLean, Virginia. I'm telling you, you pull me out the car, you up. You're making a big mistake.
Well, the issue is
you're making a big mistake.
For a legal reason.
You stopped me because you said I pulled up. No, you didn't come to the car. You didn't come to the car and said, sir, you smell like alcohol, you smell like marijuana. None of that. None of that. You just go to your car telling me you pulling me over for a traffic stop, go to your car and then 10 police pull up like I'm supposed to be scared or something. I done been through this plenty in my life.
Step out of the car.
I'm not stepping out. I'm not stepping out. That's my right, dude. You don't know your. You don't. I'm done talking. I'm done talking.
You gonna step out of the car now?
I'm not stepping out.
No.
No.
Okay.
Give me your supervisor. Let me and him talk. All right, cool. Your sergeant, whoever's in charge.
Okay.
It's bull. I'm not stepping out. Once I step out the vehicle, I lose my rights. I'm not stupid.
What rights would you
Whatever,
lose?
dude.
Obviously,
You're being recorded. We're being recorded, so.
You're more than welcome to record me.
I know I am. That's my right too.
Okay.
So let me roll down the window for him, so he can see, he can smell. Everything's clean. This is my work vehicle. You see my fishing poles? I like to fish.
We've been fishing.
I'm about to go buy me a boat soon.
You're hitting the wrong button there, buddy.
Jez remained seated in his vehicle and refused to step out. In a situation like this, getting out could mean weakening your own legal position. Unless the police have a lawful reason, it's best to stay put and avoid giving them any opening. There have been cases in America where police allegedly planted illegal items in vehicles, so it's always better to stay cautious, especially when dealing with authority.
Yeah, look in there. Ain't nothing in here but work tools, fishing poles, a battery from my truck that I just sold, charge it up for this guy. That's it. I don't do nothing. Whatever y'all perception is, why y'all keep pulling me over, it's gonna stop. After today, it's gonna stop.
Following traffic rules.
I follow traffic rules. Well, if I haven't followed traffic rules, check my driving record. Check my driving record. That tells you a lot. If I haven't, yes it does. Yes it does. Y'all on 68 all day. So I follow my traffic rules, dude. So I have way more tickets. Y'all just fucking with me for no reason, which I'm with it because I need some money, free money. Okay. You want to give it to me? I'm gonna get it. So I don't need the money. I work for a living. I'm not getting out the car, man. I ain't did nothing. What you want me? Do I have a warrant? All right then.
The reason we want
I ain't did nothing.
Listen.
If they don't have a reason, they create one. The officers claimed Jez had stopped improperly on the highway. He replied that he had done so to avoid an oncoming vehicle. It sounded like a stretch, but at most, it was a traffic violation, not grounds for a search. Jez firmly refused. Eventually, they called in a K-9 unit, and he simply smiled and said, "Go ahead, I'm not a rookie."
But I haven't did
Listen
nothing.
to me, and I'll explain this.
I'm listening.
The reason we want you out of the vehicle is because it is their policy that the occupants of the vehicle have to be out of the vehicle while they do the K-9 scan.
What they doing the K-9 scan for?
We can scan any vehicle we want.
For what? So why didn't the lady that pulled me over the other morning, why didn't she do the same process?
I have no idea. I wasn't there.
And my headlight was out, and I haven't done anything wrong. Anything.
Different officers.
The police supervisor had now arrived. The question was, would he handle the situation according to the law, or would he try to force Jez out of the vehicle?
They pulled me over for, this is an illegal stop, sir. If you're the sergeant or lieutenant. What did they pull you over for? He said he pulled me over because I didn't stop coming out of sheets, which is stupid. There's traffic coming. Why wouldn't I stop, sir?
I can't answer that.
Why wouldn't I stop?
Do me a favor. Take the keys out of your
First of all, he pulled in looking at my vehicle while I'm pumping gas.
We're not going to argue with the debate here.
Are you the sergeant?
I know. If he stopped you for not stopping, then that's the problem cause for what we're doing.
This is a traffic stop. Why can't he just write me a ticket and I go by my way?
Because he has indicators that he wants to run a dog around.
For what though? For what is the reason?
What do we typically run a dog around a car for?
Drugs? Okay, but he haven't said anything about when he come to the car. He never said once he suspected me doing anything, sir.
Why is it necessary
Nothing.
for us to argue about this?
It's not
If you have nothing in
because if I'm telling you I haven't done anything wrong and he's saying that I have, it's his word against mine. Okay. I haven't done anything.
So then if you have
Surprisingly, he came across as even more arrogant. "We can search whoever we want. We don't need a reason." Jez responded bluntly, "Why should I allow you to violate rights protected by the Constitution? Everyone is equal under the law." He agreed to let the K-9 walk around the vehicle, but he still refused to get out. In fact, in the United States, a dog sniff around a vehicle is generally not considered a search, and it's a method police often use when a driver refuses to cooperate.
In the vehicle,
Can you at least turn your ignition off for me?
there's nothing in the vehicle, so you're just gonna want to violate my rights. Go ahead and violate them. Yes, it is. You just gonna violate the right. You can open the back door and let them in if you want.
Keep your hands in the car.
You can open the door and let them in. They searching to put the K9 around the car, y'all. For what reason? I don't know. Didn't say anything about nothing when he pulled me over, but all of a sudden he wanted me out of my vehicle to search my car when I have done anything wrong. Nothing. Yep. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is my work vehicle. I fish in it. I work on people. I just got an oil change. Look, just got an oil change just 10 minutes ago. What sense does that make? You tell me. This is America we living in, right?
Where you been fishing at? Anywhere good?
This is America. And that's how we doing. Yes, sir.
I'm the K9 guy.
Yep.
I just scanned the vehicle.
He alerted, didn't he?
No.
Yeah, because I was...
The K9 finished its inspection and found nothing. Jez then gave the officers a lesson of his own. This time, he used the law to protect himself, leaving them unable to force the issue. In America, vehicle searches are a serious matter. The Fourth Amendment clearly states that a citizen's property, home, and person cannot be searched or seized without legal justification and a warrant issued by a judge. Even though reality can be more complicated than that, many people still stick to one principle: I do not consent to searches. In the end, Jez received only a traffic warning. His rights remained intact, and there was no basis for any legal dispute.
No drugs in the car, sir. This is my work car.
Where you work at?
I work for Triton Construction. You see that?
Sorry, what's your warning here?
That's another warning.
Because I don't write
I've
tickets.
done nothing.
I don't feel like police.
Another warning.
Writing tickets, but here's your warning.
Yep.
Here's your information tag.
Yep.
The key legal issue in this case involves the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, which protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures. Police generally need probable cause, a valid warrant, or the driver's consent to search a vehicle. Refusing consent is a constitutional right. A K9 sniff around the exterior of a vehicle is typically not considered a search under federal law. That worker stood his ground, but our final story features two female cops facing the ultimate audit test.
I can understand, but the reaction, it doesn't need to be this way.
Okay, well, I understand that you felt that, but obviously it's a prison at the end of the day.
So
can you understand why someone coming to a prison and filming it does look a bit suspicious?
Today, we're checking out two good-looking female cops. Both of them went toe-to-toe with First Amendment auditors. These guys go around recording official business in public spaces, especially when they're interacting with cops or government agencies. The whole point is to test if these public workers are actually respecting people's constitutional rights. These auditors use the law to protect their rights, and sometimes they're looking for a payout or legal backing after sparking a standoff with the police. On the afternoon of October 9th, 2022, out in Owatonna, Minnesota, a guy was walking around with a camera near a local post office. It ticked off a male clerk, and right after, the postmaster came storming out, mad as hell. Vid.
I need to have you leave the premises. This is government property.
Who are you, ma'am?
I'm a supervisor here.
You're a supervisor, and your name is?
I'm not going to give you that, but
Why does no one want to give me their name?
we don't need to give you our names.
Do you work for the post office?
What is your name?
Well, I just asked you for your name. Why would I give you my name if you're being rude?
I'm not being rude. When I have carriers worrying about somebody with a video with their camera taking pictures.
Yeah, I'm just taking pictures of the. Yeah, I'm taking pictures of the dock area here.
Why?
I'm not going to disclose that information because you're not disclosing any information to me.
The guy clearly knew what he was doing. Soon as they started talking, he fired off 5 questions in a row, but the manager refused to give up any info, claiming the post office was private property and he couldn't just film whatever he wanted. Fact is, the post office is public property. It belongs to the taxpayers. They went back and forth a few times. Finally, the manager lost it and threatened to call the cops if the guy didn't take a hike.
If you would have given me yours, I would have given you mine, ma'am.
Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call the police. If they don't do anything, they don't do anything.
They won't.
I'm giving you one last chance. Are you going to leave or not?
Ma'am, I'm not leaving.
Thank you.
The guy refused to budge, which really set the manager off. So she actually dialed 911. Even though there was a no trespassing sign on the wall, it only covered the steps, not the public areas outside. Because of that, the guy argued his filming was protected under the First Amendment's freedom of the press. A few minutes later, He walked into the lobby to look up the post office's actual rules. Right then, a training officer rolled up with a rookie named Mia, who only had a few months on the job.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
What's going on?
Nothing. Were you called for me?
Yep.
For what?
Well, we were just talking about how you're videotaping.
Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video of the facility here. That's
Okay.
correct. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Sure. Mr. Johnson, 7108.
Thank you, Officer Johnson. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm just taking some pictures and video. I tried to explain that to them. They didn't really want to hear anything. They weren't trying to be, cooperative with me. My name's Sean. I'm an independent journalist.
Okay.
Just
Do you
working-
have your ID on you by chance?
Oh, I don't give anybody my ID unless I've committed a crime.
Okay. Well, I'm coming in contact with you right now, and I need to see your ID. Okay. When a police officer asks.
Did I commit a crime?
When he saw his rookie, Mia, losing control of the situation, the veteran cop stepped right in. He pulled out his business card and handed it straight to the guy. You could tell this cop knew the ropes.
No, I don't give up ID just because you made contact with me. I have to have committed a crime, and then I would give you my ID. But I haven't committed any crimes here. Yeah. Is this officer new to the department, or is this officer new to the department, or no? Man, what makes you, just respectfully, what makes you think that just because I've come in contact with you, I have to give you, what legal basis are you using?
We're just asking if you want to give us your name.
No, she specifically said I have to give her my ID because I came in contact with her. So I'm trying to find out what legal basis.
The post office gave us a call. They didn't know what you're doing here.
Yeah.
This is their property, right?
Seeing the guy wasn't letting up on the rookie, the veteran cop had to switch the subject fast. He knew damn well Mia had messed up her wording, but the guy wasn't ready to let it go. He wanted to keep schooling the pretty rookie.
This is the same way that you guys gave me your name. That's why I gave you my name. Like, mutual respect. When you don't give me your name, if you would have said I'm not giving you my name, I wouldn't have given you my name either. But you gave me your name, so I gave you my name. Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story, But just there's no legal basis for me to give you my ID, unless you think that I committed a crime or I'm about to or anything. Just so you know, because that can get you into some trouble down the line.
Officer Mia didn't argue with the guy's legal lecture. Luckily, her partner stepped in again to bail her out. Looked like that was enough of a lesson for one day. After that, the two guys started talking in the lobby. The auditor told the cop he used to work for the government, so he knew exactly what was public space and what was restricted. He swore he only filmed where it was legal and never crossed into restricted zones. While they were talking, the manager popped back out of her office.
Well, this is the deal. We just need you to leave off the premises. I need you to. If
What
you don't have
authority?
business,
What authority do you have to remove me from the?
My clerks are very uncomfortable right now.
But what is
They
it?
got your video. They want that video. Erase it. There's
That's-
no reason for you to have
That's not
this.
going to happen. I didn't go in
There's
there.
no reason for
Yeah,
you
but
to
I
have
didn't go in there specifically.
Those are mothers and grandmothers. Okay?
But what does that have to? I didn't go in there to intentionally record anyone. I'm recording in the area.
When you have your phone like, okay, then let me
Ma'am,
do
calm
this.
down, calm down.
Let
ma'am.
me do this.
You can take a picture with me all you want. I'm not uncomfortable at all.
They're just very uncomfortable.
Seeing she was about to blow a fuse again, the two cops quickly talked her into going back inside. Officer Mia then turned around and told the guy to leave ASAP. Her training officer saw this and immediately signaled her to back off. He wasn't about to let her talk to this guy alone anymore. The two cops then broke it down for the manager. At the end of the day, the guy wasn't breaking any laws. As a citizen, he had every right to be in the post office. In the end, the manager had no choice but to bite the bullet and compromise.
So they're gonna let you stay here, okay?
Yeah.
But you can't be bothering the employees, okay? But you can still be doing what you're doing, and when they close at 5, you have to leave, okay?
Okay, two things.
The guy was finally allowed to keep filming. The training officer used his street smarts to de-escalate the whole thing, and even the auditor gave him props for it. Meanwhile, rookie Mia learned some solid real-world lessons from her veteran partner on this call. Next up is an auditor over in the UK, dealing with another good-looking female cop. One afternoon, a guy was standing on the sidewalk recording a nearby prison on his phone when he got boxed in and questioned by 7 prison guards and a dog. They started arguing over whether the spot was private property. The guy stood his ground, saying he was firmly on public property. So a few of the guards decided to call the cops. They brought the dog and shadowed the guy as he walked away from the prison. They tailed him until they ran into the cops on the street.
So that's why he's called for.
Do you want to have a chat with us away from the officers, talk to us about what's going on?
Exactly what you said, really. Officers, can I ask you a question? Am I being detained?
You ain't being detained by us at the moment.
If I'm not being detained, I'm going to get going.
Will you be willing to give me your name? Your
No. Right. I'm not going to give you details, yeah? These guys, they've harassed me for the last 20, like maybe 10 minutes now. They've been walking around me with a dog. I'm actually scared for my life right now. So if there is any crime committed, it's done by them. Okay. Me, I haven't done anything. I've been on top. Is this public property?
So you want to walk down away from the dog and away from these?
Is this public property?
Right here?
Yeah.
Yes.
It looks like it. So you need to explain to these guys, this is public property. So hang on. I am a member of the public. I do as I please. That's it.
I understand where you're coming from.
Okay.
The reason obviously they've raised these concerns is I'm sure you understand it's a prison. It does look a bit strange.
I tried to explain to them, but the way they came out.
Okay, explain it to me then. I'm happy to listen to you.
The guy then told the cops he was an independent journalist working for the public good. Under common law, any regular citizen can whip out a camera and be an independent journalist without needing a press pass. The whole idea is that everyone has the right to dig for the truth and record what's happening. It ain't just a VIP pass for big media companies. Because of that, the guy fully believed he had the right to film in public, especially since he never actually set foot inside the prison grounds. But these guards still swarmed him and tailed him all the way there, not even worrying about the actual inmates inside. He figured it was time to school these guards on the law. Then, a prison manager showed up and got into the squad car to talk to a male cop, while the guy kept chatting with the female cop.
I've told them don't call the police because you're wasting public's money. I don't understand why they called you. There's no need to call you.
So can you understand where
I can understand, but the reaction, it doesn't need to be this way.
Okay, well, I understand that you felt that, but obviously it's a prison at the end of the day.
So
can you understand why someone coming to a prison and filming it does look a bit suspicious?
It does look a bit suspicious, but there's a manner of... Hang on. Yeah. But suspicious is not a crime, as you're well aware.
No, I'm not saying
But there is a manner of... Look at the way you came. How come you didn't barge at me like a crazy woman? You did. There's no need to. So you're asking me questions. I'm answering you. But the one thing I don't like about what you're doing here is you're only asking me questions. You want to know my name. You want to...
That's because my colleague's asking them. I'm asking you.
It feels like you want
to get both sides of the story, isn't it?
Since he didn't want to dox himself, he refused to give the cops his name. The female cop then started asking about his ride, trying to run his plates to figure out who he was.
When did your lift come in?
Oh, are you trying to... Please, officer, please don't try and identify me.
Why not?
Because I don't want to be identified. You need to respect that. We have the right to privacy. But you're a public servant. I am not a public servant. I have a right to privacy. I am a member of the public.
And I'm not
so now try to not...
It's a crime to not tell me your name.
It's a crime?
No, it's not a crime to not tell me your name.
Good job you didn't
say
that.
I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you, would I?
I know. But don't try and go over your job. Yeah, you're here to enforce the law. Yeah, there's no law that's being broken.
No, but we are also here to make sure there's no breach of the peace. At the moment, there
isn't. They are the only people. They breached my peace. They breached my peace, I promise you.
There's no current breach of the peace, though, is there? And I'm here to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Yeah, but the way they followed me for a long time. Look at them. Look how scary they look. Come on. One is bald with a beard. The other one is wearing everything in black and he's got a dog.
That's their uniform. And that's
Two
their
baldies.
Security dog.
Really scary. Two
their
baldies.
Security dog.
Really scary.
Dealing with a cop who was actually being cool about it, the guy didn't want to argue anymore. So while she was busy on the radio, he got ready to bounce. After all, he wasn't under arrest. But right before taking off, he still wanted to teach those guards one last lesson.
So guys, I need to go, yeah? So have we learned a lesson today or? Thank you for the free education. But I just want to check that they've got their free education. Free of charge.
Shall I walk you back to your car then?
Officer, please.
Well, I want to make sure there's no further issues.
I don't want to be followed.
You said you felt scared by these people.
Okay.
I'll make sure you get your
I
car
want to go.
safely.
I want to leave. Yeah, I really want to leave.
That's fine. I'm not stopping you.
I don't want to be followed.
I'm not going to follow you. I'm going to walk you to your car because you said you felt
scared.
No,
you don't need to walk. No, it's okay. Just ask him to not follow me, and then I'm gone. Yeah?
He refused to take a walk with the pretty cop to avoid dragging it out. He also told him straight up that if they kept following him, it'd be harassment. Even though that logic was a bit flawed, the female cop respected his space and headed back to her cruiser. Looks like UK cops actually have a much chiller attitude compared to cops here in the States. Guess that probably has something to do with their strict gun laws. After seeing these two incidents, whose side are you taking? The female cops or the First Amendment auditors? Let's talk about it down below.